Reasons you should not buy a Great Pyrenees. Most people who buy a Great Pyrenees shouldn't have one. Not because the dog is bad, not because the breed is broken, but because people buy this dog for the wrong reasons, with the wrong expectations, and in the wrong environment. And when that happens, the dog pays the price. In this video, I'm not here to hype the breed, I'm here to slow you down. Because a Great Pyrenees isn't a pet you try out. It's a long-term responsibility that reshapes your entire routine, your space, and how you think about dogs. If you're watching this and thinking about getting one, this video might save you years of frustration or stop you from making a mistake you can't undo. The first reason you shouldn't buy a Great Pyrenees is simple. They don't train the way people expect dogs to train. This breed was not created to follow commands. It was created to make decisions without humans present. For hundreds of years, these dogs worked alone at night, far from people, protecting livestock from predators. That changes everything. If you expect perfect recall, constant obedience, fast learning through repetition, you will be disappointed. A Great Pyrenees listens, but only after it decides whether listening makes sense. That doesn't mean they're dumb. It means they're independent thinkers. Many owners interpret this as stubbornness. It's not. It's design. If you want a dog that lives to please you, this breed will frustrate you daily. A Great Pyrenees barks a lot. At night, at movement, at sounds you can't hear, at things that never show themselves. This is not a behavior problem. This is the job. Their bark is meant to announce presence, warn predators, mark territory, test responses. If you live in suburbs, apartments, close neighborhoods, this becomes a serious issue. You cannot train out guarding behavior without breaking the dog. Many Pyrenees end up surrendered because owners thought barking could be fixed. It can't, not without removing the dog's purpose. If noise bothers you, this breed is not for you. Great Pyrenees are known for wandering, not because they want to escape you, but because they want to check boundaries. They patrol. That's what guardians do. Without proper fencing, they will leave, not out of rebellion, but responsibility. They believe it's their job to expand the safe zone. Invisible fences don't work well. Recall doesn't stop instinct. If you don't have strong physical fencing, acreage, and a tolerance for roaming behavior, this becomes stressful very fast. And when Pyrenees roam, they don't just get lost. They get hit by cars, taken, or euthanized. People assume big dogs need lots of exercise. A Great Pyrenees doesn't need constant movement. It needs purpose. They're calm, they lie around, they look bored, but they are working the entire time. They're watching, they're listening, reading the environment. People mistake this calm for laziness. Then they try to fix it with stimulation, walks, toys, or obedience drills. That often creates anxiety. This breed is meant to conserve energy for emergencies. If you want agility, fetch, constant interaction, this dog will feel disengaged to you. This one sounds small until you live it. Great Pyrenees shed year-round in clumps on everything. Seasonal blows can fill trash bags. If you hate hair, want a clean house, don't enjoy grooming, this becomes a daily frustration. No brush fixes this. No food eliminates it. It's the coat doing its job. Great Pyrenees takes years to mentally mature. Puppies are clumsy, stubborn, boundary testing. You will not have a finished dog quickly. Many people give up in the first 2 years because they expect adult behavior too early. This breed demands patience. If you want fast results, this is the wrong dog. A Pyrenees loves deeply, but quietly. They are not clingy, constantly affectionate, attention-seeking. They bond by being near, not performing. Many owners think the dog doesn't care. It does. It just expresses loyalty through presence, not excitement. If you need constant feedback from your dog, this breed can feel distant. Great Pyrenees don't thrive in dog parks. They dislike chaos, avoid meaningless dominance games, step in only when necessary. Other dogs often misread them. This leads to conflict. They are protectors, not players. This breed doesn't fight leadership openly. They wait. They test consistency. If rules change, they notice. If you're emotional, inconsistent, or reactive, the dog will stop trusting your decisions. This isn't defiance, it's evaluation. They follow leadership they respect, not leadership that demands. Even indoors, Pyrenees need mental space. They don't like constant handling, tight schedules, pressure. They thrive when allowed autonomy. If your lifestyle is busy, loud, and constantly changing, this dog can become stressed. Many Pyrenees are surrendered as aggressive, untrainable, bad pets. In reality, they were just placed in the wrong environment and homes. This breed suffers because it looks friendly, fluffy, and calm, but operates on a completely different framework. First-time owners often struggle because they rely on standard dog advice. Great Pyrenees break those rules. If you don't understand livestock guardians, you end up fighting instincts. Large breed issues, joint problems, shorter lifespan, higher food costs. This isn't a cheap dog to own. Vet care matters. Owning a Pyrenees means night barking, early checks, slower pace. This dog reshapes your routine. Not everyone wants that, and that's okay. Now here's the part most videos skip. Everything I just said is exactly why the right person thrives with this dog. If you value calm, respect independence, understand purpose, and don't need control, a Great Pyrenees becomes one of the most loyal animals you'll ever know, but only if you accept them as they are, not what you want them to be. The question isn't, do I want a Great Pyrenees? The question is, can I live with a dog that doesn't revolve around me? Because a Pyrenees doesn't exist to serve your lifestyle. It exists to guard, watch, and protect quietly, patiently, and on its own terms. If that sounds frustrating, don't get one. If that sounds meaningful, grounding, and powerful, then maybe this breed is for you. Busy households can really overwhelm this breed. Too much noise, guests, chaos, unpredictable movement creates stress. This stress doesn't show as hyperactivity. It shows as shutdown or withdrawal. People mistake this for laziness or sadness. It's actually overload. A Great Pyrenees thrives in stable, predictable environments. This breed tests trust both ways. If you micromanage, override instincts, correct constantly, the dog stops trusting your leadership. When that happens, cooperation drops. You don't control a Great Pyrenees, you form an agreement with it. Many dogs thrive on praise. Great Pyrenees do not. They don't perform for approval. They don't seek that much validation. They measure success internally by saying to themselves, is everything still safe? If you need emotional feedback loops, this dog can feel very, very unresponsive. But that emotional neutrality is part of why they stay calm under a lot of pressure. When Great Pyrenees are rehomed, they don't just lose people, they lose purpose and context. This makes rehoming harder than people expect. That's why getting one to see how it goes is dangerous. This breed doesn't transition easily. You need to be very committed. Most dogs adapt to owners. Great Pyrenees force owners to adapt. Your schedule, your expectations, your patience. If you resist that change, conflict never ends. If you accept it, the relationship becomes incredibly grounding. So when people ask, why shouldn't I buy a Great Pyrenees? The real answer is, because this dog will not fit into a lifestyle built around convenience, control, or constant stimulation. A Great Pyrenees is not something you own, it's something you live alongside. If you learned something new about the Great Pyrenees or enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.